All right, so once you install local and you open it, it should look something like this. Now, I have a bunch of sites already in here, so just ignore that. Yours will be empty, okay? So to create a new site, I think it might even say, like, click this or something, start a new site. I can't remember. It might do something like that. If it does, you can just click on that, or if you go down here, you'll see this little plus. You can click on to add a local site, okay? So what I want you to do is click on that, and then it's going to ask for a name. Just do your last name, so I'll just do Cone CMS Site. We don't have to worry about any of these advanced options. Basically, what it's going to do is you can choose the file path, but just let it use its own, and you can choose what the domain that it's going to make. The rest of that doesn't really matter. Just go ahead and choose preferred. It's going to ask for a username and password. Now, this I do care about. I want you to do VCP and VCP. Let me make it so you can see it. VCP. Okay, let's try that again. VCP. And the reason why is that way when you send it to me, if there's an issue or if I just want to look inside, I'll just type in the username, password, VCP, and VCP, and that way I can go ahead and click add, and then I can go ahead and interact with it and be able to see inside of it. If you make some sort of unique one, I'm not gonna be able to do that, or I'm gonna have to ask for it, and then that's probably your password for who knows what. Obviously, when you make your site, don't do that, right? It should be a really long, like my password for my website that you're looking at now is like, I don't even know, like 18 characters or something. It's pretty long. While you go to install this, it's going to ask you for like permissions. You should see that pop up in a second. So just make sure you're watching it because it's going to do this. I don't know if you can see it or not. Come on, there you go. So just agree and go ahead and install it. So obviously don't use that. I actually made the mistake and I forgot to switch that when I made my site live. So the username and password was the same and I got hacked. I got hacked subsequently since then too. But anyway, just make sure obviously when you do your real ones, you want to do something, pretty significant. For this, it's just going to be VCP. That way I can see it. Okay. So it's just going to say adding WordPress. Like I said, it takes a little while. This could take a really long time. I've had some where it's taken like a really long time. And I don't know, my computer since update seems to be a little bit faster now, but this could definitely be a time consuming process. So just be aware that might take a little bit. In fact, actually, I'm going to pause it. And when it's done, I'll start the video up again. Okay. So, now that it's, good, you'll see that you'll have your little site here. And as you make more, you'll see more of them pop up down here. And I'll just show you stuff about it. This doesn't really mean anything to you. But anyway, so what we want to do is you'll see that there's open site and admin. Okay. So these both do different things. If you click open site, what it's going to do is it's going to open up the site in a web browser. Off screen here. Let's see if I can make this. It's going to open up what the site currently looks like, in the web browser. Okay. So this is what it currently looks like. It's pretty great. Pretty exciting. Okay, but if we hit admin, which is the one you're going to want to hit, it's still going to go to the other window for whatever reason. If we hit admin, it's going to bring you to the login information here. So we're just going to go ahead and do VCP, tab, VCP, and I'll hit this, and I'll just tell it to save it because I don't really care. And then we'll log in. Because that's the username and password that you put earlier, and then it'll bring you basically to the dashboard, which is where you do most of the controlling of your site, all the configuration and stuff. Some stuff's done on the front end. This is the front end of the site, what people see, and this is the back end. Okay, we do most of our stuff in the back end. There is a small amount that we'll also do in the front end, but for now, just be aware that those two things exist. Okay, so now you've officially logged in to your site.